Good morning. It is Monday, February 27th. That means two things. Maybe we should reconsider the Cotsworth fixed calendar. And it's time for the lighting industry news brief brought to you guys by Keystone Technology and their XFit area lights, now with optic swap. So this still has the everything you need in one box of the XFit light, so selectable power, selectable color temperature, but they're also giving you 3 lenses in the box that you can switch between just with clips. Handy, heavy-duty clips, the kind you have on your toolbox. Stuff that'll last. And it still comes with a built-in mount, and it comes with a photocell. That's light, made easy at KeystoneTech.com. In the news, Maxlight has opened their new HQ in Pine Brook, New Jersey. Deco may be forced into Chapter 7 bankruptcy proceedings, and Signify is denying that they're putting pressure on them to sell out beforehand. They're just trying to make sure they sort out some back royalties on some patents. Exolitis is buying Phosion. One makes photonics, one makes industrial and scientific LEDs. In other stuff, we have the 2023 Showroom of the Year Awards are open. Your sales space may qualify if you submit by the 3rd. Leviton has announced a new update to the Code Captain program. This is a guide to the NEC. It's available in print or as an app. Acuity has their guide to Title 24. That's ready and updated for version 6 of Title 24. And 5 cities in the United States will be planning on fining building owners over emissions-related issues. That's New York City, San Francisco, D.C., Boston, and St. Louis. Valmont has posted one of their best years in history, according to their Q4 earnings call. Universal Display's earnings are up by 16%. We have an open letter from Mert Erdogan of HEPR, urging for philanthropy in the case of Turkish earthquake victims. We have Fagerholt reporting on a 56% increase in profits in Q4. The IES NYC has a new student lighting competition. This contest is open to post-secondary students in New York County. Wild, that is Women in Lighting Design, wants you to take a survey for their parenting resource group. The DLC Industry Advisory Committee has announced finally releasing their Q4 meeting minutes after 2 months. Nietzsche has been ranked as a global innovator by Clarivate, and Home Depot has raised pay for their hourly workers to $15 an hour across the entire continent. How about you? In legal briefs, Sontern has taken credit for the verdict in Cow versus GE Lighting. Their expert witnesses are claiming that the reduced penalty of $2 million is entirely their doing. Bridgelux responds to Nietzsche's lawsuit by saying that the claim is without merit. A West Virginia man has pled guilty to stealing copper. Damages were to the tune of $1.5 million. And Kentucky has doubled the bounty on a copper thief, or thieves, as the case may be. Some poles around Louisville are short 94,000 feet of wire. And if you have any information about that case, it's up to $5,000. Rep agency updates are as such. One Firefly has partnered with DMF, and Acuity has picked TEAM in North Carolina. TEAM is in all caps, probably an acronym. In events news, Silicon Labs is offering Wi-Fi controls talks. This is a monthly live session for the next few months. And the early bird rates for Lightfair have opened. So sign up now if you feel like it. In IoT news, the CSA has formed a data privacy working group to create a specification for privacy. And the DLC has quantified non-energy benefits of control with 4 points for you to consider. In market predictions, home automation will be up by 17%. In R&D, Meshtech claims that their smart lighting system keeps students safe, relatively speaking, for security status-related reasons, not anything related to air quality. We have a new lighting controls for life sciences lab. This is a CPRE strategy you can take a look at. And we have novel lighting for cancer prevention survey offers results with no useful data. And publishing a null result is a big deal. You're not allowed to do that normally. In dark sky news, you can track social inequality and development from space, thanks to relative differences in street lighting. 200 years of change to your sleep habits and what you can learn from it. Ines Enley of Wales is now a dark sky sanctuary, the first for Europe. Literature is confirming the health effects of lighting, and at night we have sleep habits being more seasonal than we thought. You can download your International Dark Sky Week press kit right now. Waimakariri District of New Zealand is eyeing a new dark sky program. The Lake District of the UK is planning a big switch-off event. Allen has been blamed for ruining a starling murmuration in Northern Ireland. And Moffat, Scotland is a dark sky town that actually has volunteer torchbearers so that pathways don't need lighting, so you can walk to the pub without anything but them. In recommended reading, we have a celebration of Lewis Latimer. We have a question of whether we need LEDs on the backs of our phones, how to measure downlight, what a band of mercury tubes does to emergency lighting, RGB is the new stained glass as far as churches are concerned, what China is doing in the semiconductor market right now, a recap of Light 22, are we really ready for the end of the incandescent bulb, how to shop for solar bollards, privacy, sustainability, and smart buildings, what efficiency programs are missing right now, a guide to effective greenwashing, a case study about 400 nanometer disinfection in a school gym, and the future of battery tech in emergency lighting. In horticultural news, Purdue U has a new strategy for growing in vertical farms. They have partnered up with the USDA to publish some ideas to improve profitability. Colorado has grants for the cannabis industry, and California is offering retrofit funds to greenhouses. In local news, University of Texas Austin has completed their lighting projects. Fort Myers Beach, Florida will be dark for months, not on purpose. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan spent $90,000 to light an alleyway. The lights are very cool and decorative in their defense. And $24 million in federal funding for Oregon improvements. Hillcrest San Diego's neon sign has been retrofitted. Failed Acuity brand street lamps will be replaced in Fort Worth, Texas. Allegheny Township, Pennsylvania may be adding streetlights for the first time. Portland, Oregon Parks and Rec will be removing old lampposts. And Dunkirk, New York's street lighting plan is not being implemented fast enough. Uganda is expanding rural electrification. And in People News, Noah Scott at LS Group is now a designer. Solom has appointed Nick Ochirono as a senior sales director. Shriram Devuri has been named a VP of Strategic Sourcing and Customs at Current. Evluma has hired Kim Gubala as a regional sales manager. Graybar has promoted 2 in VP roles. The IES has fired 3 staff and 1 consultant. And McNaughton McKay's CEO is set to retire. In things it can make, or do, here's a guide to blocking blue lighting on a Mac, displaying time as a color, 3D printing a flower lamp, make your own filament lamp, a constellation fixture, we have a UVA box for photography, clear PLA diffusers for lighting, do-it-yourself chandeliers, and an infinity table. Until next time, I've been Scott Wachter. Thank you to Nail. Thank you for listening. Thank you to Keystone. Enjoy your week. Enjoy the music.
Dark descends on the ground and rain begins to fall. Go and fear all around. Shadow dances on the wall. Seems like only yesterday I held cry.